All right, Andrew, here we are,
Yeah.
northern Colorado, by way of Powell, Ohio, by way of Wyoming Sim a little bit, but you're an Olentangy Liberty guy out here in Colorado. How the heck did you end up here?
Honestly, it's lots of big tournaments, just getting my name out there. I think placing well at like things like Ironman, things like that. Winning prep nationals, that was a big one. Just getting my name out there kind of helps spread the word, and I think that's what really did it for me.
Okay, so what would you say to your guys back at the Liberty Room, to some of the guys maybe in the central Ohio area, even in the rest of the state? What would you say to them when it comes to recruiting? What would you say to them about expanding their horizons and looking at a place like northern Colorado?
I would say most importantly, like, look at your grades, because a lot of kids disregard that. They think it's all about the wrestling, all about what you do in the room. But the first question all coaches would ask me, it was like, what's your GPA? That's the first question every time. Not what'd you win, what was your favorite move, any of that. It's what's your GPA, then they follow up with everything else. So work as hard in the classroom as you do on the mat. That's a big thing.
Okay, and how your parents react to you being recruited by a number of different places, I'm sure, and then finally landing here? Do they live out here?
No, so
Okay.
they live back in Ohio still. So
Okay.
they think it's wild. They thought I was going to be East Coast because I went to SEM for a while.
Yep.
And that was East Coast. I was always out there, loved that. And then they were like, wow, just all of a sudden jump into northern Colorado, which really gives me a feel for a different culture and things like that, which is fun. It's always changing. My environment's always changing. Jumped around school to school every year. So hopefully this will be my new home.
Yeah, Powell, Ohio, Kingston, PA, right? So now we're in Greeley, Colorado. How does that round you out? How do you feel that the different places that you've been round you out as a person?
It helps. It helps me adapt to different situations. So I always move schools. I went to a school in Indiana my freshman year. Went to Culver, and that was a military academy. Then sophomore year, I was out in Sim, and that was definitely a big culture shock when it came to like wrestling. I went from normal, average level Indiana kids to everyone in the room who's on the lineup is top 10 in the nation. Like it's a big jump, and I think that really prepared me a lot to come out here. And even going back to Ohio, you realize how much like things like that changed, because stepping back into an Ohio room, it was like it's me and 2 or 3 other kids. So it was me and Dylan Russo back home.
Yep.
And we would just brawl every day.
Yeah.
And that was fun. It really helped me prepare for here. It gave me a sense of college wrestling before college.
Russo's a beast. What about Chad Roskovich? Isn't he a beast too?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sure he gave you everything you could handle,
Yeah,
right?
that was fun.
All right. What's your goals this year?
Goals this year, honestly, I'm looking to kill my grades this year. Mostly trying to focus on that. I think I'm probably going to redshirt.
Okay.
Probably going to be back up for 84, 97.
Gotcha.
Yep. I think most of the year I'm going to end up wrestling 97,
Okay.
which will be fun because I weigh about 95 right now.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get thrown around, get to learn a lot. But yeah, I want to try to kill the classroom this year, help prepare me for the future. And I want to learn lots of little things, like how to be tough and things like that in the room with all big college kids.
What's the classroom setting like here?
It's a smaller class, not what you'd really expect from like the big universities where they throw you in a big environment with like 80, 90 other kids. It's all my classes are pretty much 40s like the max, but most of them's like 20, 30. It's like your high school environment. It's weird.
Okay. All right. How about social life here? What do you guys do for fun?
Social life, I mean, it's tough now, preseason. Everyone's always tired, but Friday nights, Saturday nights, we're able to do a little bit more. It's crazy because about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you can drive down to Denver. You can have that city life, and then you can also drive up to the Rockies and everything like that. So it's kind of everything you're looking for. Whenever you're looking for a college, you get whatever lifestyle you really want.
All right, man. I gotta admit to you, this one's special to me because there's not that many dual wrestlers. Now this is our second interview, right? I've had coaches a couple times, but actual wrestlers for a couple times. So I appreciate you, letting me interview you here, catch up a little bit for the guys back home, and give them something to look forward to. So you got a lot of fans back there. So give them a shout out and let them know how you're gonna do this year. And
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. All the guys back here like Pursue Wrestling.
Yep.
I think those guys, they help me out a lot. Looking
Awesome.
forward to shouting them out.
all right, man. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.